Have you ever had that feeling? You're in a meeting, you share what you think is a brilliant idea, and it's met with silence. It just hangs there. Or you're at a networking event. You introduce yourself, and the person you're talking to, their eyes just glaze over. It's a frustrating, isolating feeling. You think to yourself, what do I have to do to be taken seriously, to be heard? What if I told you that commanding respect isn't just about your job title, your bank account, or years of experience? What if it was something you could actively cultivate, starting from the very first moment you interact with someone? Today, we're diving into the unspoken code of human connection. We're breaking down 8 powerful, actionable habits that can completely shift how people perceive you. These aren't cheap manipulation tricks. These are the pillars of genuine, unshakable character that make people sit up, listen, and respect you almost immediately. Stay with me, because habit number 3 is a complete game changer: the silent language. Let's start with what people see before you even utter a single word. This is habit 1. Master your posture and eye contact. Think of your body as a billboard for your confidence. When you walk into a room slouched over, with your shoulders hunched and your eyes on the ground, what is that billboard advertising? Insecurity, a desire to disappear. Now flip that script. Stand up straight, not stiff, but tall. Pull your shoulders back gently. Imagine a string pulling the crown of your head towards the ceiling. You are now occupying your space with a quiet authority. You are present. And then the eyes. When you speak to someone, look at them. Not a piercing, uncomfortable stare, but a calm, assured connection. Focus on one eye at a time if you need to. This simple act communicates so much. I am here with you. I am focused on this interaction. You have my full attention. It's the very foundation of a respectful connection. All right, habit number 2, and this one is all about your voice. It's about learning to speak slowly and clearly. Let's be honest. When we're nervous or unsure, our brain races, and our speech tries to keep up. We start talking fast, mumbling, using filler words like and because we're afraid that if we pause, someone will interrupt us. We're afraid our ideas aren't valuable enough to hold the floor. But here's the paradox. Rushing your words signals anxiety. It makes you sound less confident. Slowing down signals control. It signals that you believe what you're saying is important enough to be delivered with weight and clarity. So take a breath. Before you speak, just a small, conscious breath. Then begin. Enunciate your words. Let the end of your sentences land with purpose. You will be absolutely stunned at how the energy in the room shifts. People will lean in. They will listen, because you sound like someone worth listening to. Now, we arrive at habit number 3. And I'm telling you, this is the secret weapon. This is the habit that separates the liked from the truly respected. Habit 3 is this: listen to understand, not to reply. Let that sink in for a moment. Listen to understand, not to reply. Think about your last few conversations. Were you truly listening? Or were you just waiting for your turn to talk? Scanning for an opening to jump in with your own story, your own opinion, your own advice? People can feel that. They can feel the impatience. It's dismissive. It tells them that your agenda is more important than their words. True, active listening is a superpower. It means being fully present. It means that when they finish speaking, you don't immediately launch into your monologue. You ask a clarifying question. You paraphrase what you heard. You say, "So, what I'm hearing is that you felt frustrated because of X and Y. Is that right?" When you do this, you achieve 2 things. First, you ensure you actually understand them. Second, and more importantly, you make the other person feel seen and heard. And that builds a level of trust and respect that is incredibly deep and immediate. This brings us to a habit that requires real internal strength. Habit 4, stop people-pleasing. For so long, we're taught that being nice and agreeable is the key to being liked. And it is. But being liked and being respected are 2 very different things. If you say yes to everything, if you avoid all conflict, if you constantly seek external validation, you become a ghost of your own preferences. You become known as the person who will always go along with the plan. And while people might like that, they rarely respect it. Respect is forged in your ability to have and communicate boundaries. It's the polite but firm, "I appreciate you asking me, but I won't be able to help with that this time." Or, "I understand your perspective, but I see it differently." Saying no makes your yes infinitely more valuable. It shows that you respect your own time, your energy, and your values. And when you respect yourself first, you give others no choice but to follow suit. Now, let's talk about integrity. Let's talk about habit 5. Take radical ownership. Don't make excuses. We live in a world that often encourages us to deflect blame. "It wasn't my fault. The system failed. Someone else dropped the ball." But the moment you point a finger, you are giving away your power. You are saying, "I am a victim of my circumstances." Now, contrast that with someone who, when they make a mistake, stands up and says, "You know what? I was wrong. I made an error in judgment. This is on me, and here is exactly what I'm going to do to make it right." That is a breathtaking display of strength. It shows maturity. It shows reliability. It shows that you are more committed to the truth and to solutions than you are to protecting your own ego. People trust and deeply respect those who are accountable. Habit 6 is a cornerstone. It's about having tangible value. Be competent at something. You don't have to be the world's leading expert, but you do need to have an area, whether in your professional life or your personal passions, where you are genuinely capable, where you can get things done. This is about being the person people come to for answers. The go-to person. It could be that you're the Excel wizard in the office, the friend who can fix anything, the one who gives incredible advice, or the person who is a masterful public speaker. Competence is a form of social currency. It answers the fundamental, often unasked question, what do you bring to the table? When you bring real skill and value, respect is a natural, logical response. You become an asset, and people respect assets. Habit 7 is about how you handle the storm. It's about learning to stay calm under pressure. Life is full of high-pressure situations, tight deadlines, heated arguments, unexpected crises. And in these moments, people's true colors show. Most people react. They panic. Their voice raises. They become frantic. And panic, like a virus, spreads. But the leader, the respected individual, they respond. They take a breath. They keep their voice even and low. They assess the situation with a clear head. Their calm becomes an anchor for everyone else. This doesn't mean you don't feel the pressure. It means you've learned to manage your reaction to it. Your emotional composure in a crisis is a direct signal of your inner strength. And that kind of strength commands absolute respect. And finally, our 8th habit, dress with intention. Now hear me out. This has nothing to do with being fashionable or spending a lot of money on clothes. This is about self-respect and the message you send. Your appearance is the first piece of data people receive about you. Are you put together? Do you care about the details? Being well-groomed and wearing clothes that are clean and fit you properly is a nonverbal cue. It's a cue that says, I hold myself to a standard. I respect myself and the occasion. When you look like you respect yourself, you make it very easy for other people to mirror that respect back to you. It's the final, powerful piece of the puzzle, putting it all together and call to action. So, let's bring it all home. The 8 habits of instant respect are: master your posture and eye contact. Speak slowly and clearly. Listen to understand, not to reply. Stop people-pleasing and set boundaries. Take radical ownership, no excuses. Be competent at something. Stay calm under pressure. Dress with intention. Now, this list might feel like a lot. Do not try to tackle all 8 at once. That's a recipe for overwhelm. The strategy is to focus on just one. Just one for the next week. Maybe it's your posture. For 1 week, be hyper-aware of how you stand and hold eye contact. Or maybe it's your listening. For 1 week, make a conscious effort in every conversation to not interrupt and to ask one follow-up question. True, lasting respect isn't something you demand. It's something you command through the consistent, daily actions that prove your character. I have a question for you. Which one of these 8 habits are you going to commit to first? Let me know down in the comments. I read every single one. If you found this guide valuable and you're ready to take the next step in building unshakable confidence and influence, then hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications by tapping the bell icon. We build this together. Thank you for watching and for your time. Remember, the most respected version of you is already inside. It's just waiting for you to take these simple, consistent actions to let it out. Go out there and show them what you're made of. I'll see you in the next video.